And we're off. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kelly Vincent. This is Tina Malsom sitting right next to me. Welcome to the Tina and Kelly Show. We are going to be talking about negative ion DNA drops. And really sit back, relax. We're going to answer any questions you have at the very end. We'll make sure to get anybody new to this, especially your questions answered. But we're going to go into why these DNA drops are so awesome and what they could do for you.
So if you have never heard of an ion drop or a negative ion drop, boy, you're in for a treat, because I did a lot of research this weekend and found out just some really cool facts about positive and negative ions. So what is a negative ion? It's that feeling that you get from being around the positively charged earth, rainfall, UV rays, the sun, waterfalls, when lightning strikes. You know, sometimes when you're walking on leaves or in the grass with your bare feet, the negative ions can come up right through the bottom of your feet. So when you're experiencing that calming, nature feel, when you're on vacation, when you're on a hike, when you're relaxing or out by a pool or a waterfall, you know, those are negative ions that you're feeling in the air from the charged nature. So the benefits of negative ions, well, there's lots. In fact, if you look it up on WebMD, there's like tons of studies and research. In fact, the research on negative ions started with Nikola Tesla. He's actually one of the founders of the research behind negative ions. But negative ions, they appear in the air. They're invisible molecules that we inhale in abundance in certain environments. Now, the environment we live in every day is not the environment that produces negative ions. The environment we live in every day produces positive ions. And if you haven't heard of positive ion poisoning yet, you will. I've been reading a lot about it lately. It comes from the air that we live in, the microwave, the phones that we're addicted to, our computers, pollen, mold, toxic chemicals, the food that we eat. I mean, there's so much in our air in our everyday lives. It creates this positive ion poisoning in our bodies. And the only way to combat it is with negative ions. So the more negative ions you can put in your body, the better off. But we can't just leave our houses and go on vacation to a waterfall every day, although we would if we could go to the ocean every single day. But if you don't have that ability and can't do that, you need to find a way to put more negative ions in your body every day. You know, this positive ion poisoning can create depression, aging. It has an effect on your cell structure. It can decrease your resistance to allergies and asthma and disease. And negative ions do the exact opposite, which they speed up the healing process. They reduce infection. They increase the flow of blood. They are anti-aging. So you need to find a way to put more negative ions in your body. And that's what we can help with, right? That's the problem we're faced with every day. And APLGo is the solution, because we have the only product, the very first and only product called a DNA drop that provides instant gratification nutrition through these negative ion infused candies. They taste like lifesavers, delicious, but they are packed with this negative ion energy. They have over 80 superfoods, 1,000 different phytonutrients, bioflavonoids, micronutrients, antioxidants. And when you put these nutritional drops, these candies in your mouth, like a lifesaver, you suck on the candy and the ingredients and all these nutrients go into your bloodstream through a mucosal delivery, which is how we get the word instant in our product. Because when you have to ingest something that has to go through your digestive tract, through your stomach and your acids and all the breakage in your body before it's utilized in your bloodstream, I mean, that takes a long time. By the time the nutrients get through your body, how many of them can even be used? Like very few, very little. Well, our product's 100% absorbable through that mucosal delivery system. So what's that going to do for you? Well, it's a mood balancer. It's an energy enhancer. It could prevent oxidative stress in your body. It will improve cell metabolism. It will enhance your immune system functions, improve your nervous system, balance out your nervous system, improve digestion. It'll neutralize free radicals and positive ions, and it'll improve intercellular communication, which will accelerate healing in your body. Now, I don't know about you, but I want all those things, like every day, all day long, all of those things. This is a really innovative product. You know, it took 30 years for our Accumulit SA technology to be brought out into the market. So, you know, just like innovation, powders and liquids and pills and capsules and jellies and juices and all these things that you still have to go through your digestive tract. This is so easy. They're easy to take. They work fast. They're convenient. They're delicious. And they're safe, completely safe. Older people who don't like to swallow pills, kids, younger people who won't take pills because they are too healthy. They're attractive, delicious, easy to carry around in your purse, quick, convenient, and they're so unique. The first product of its kind on the market. So really what it comes down to is a handful of pills or a couple of candies to suck on during the day. I think people are past the point of believing that these pills and things are actually having an effect in their body. And given the same nutritional value, which would you pick? So 15 products that will change the world. Why 15 products? Well, because they have 15 different experiences. Now, all of them will do exactly that list of things that I mentioned. That's the negative ion portion of what we have. Then there's the nutritional factor portion of what we have. So on top of all the benefits of the negative ion, each of these different drops has been given and added additional nutrient factors for specific things and functions in your body. And we're gonna go over a few of those. The first one, grow for immunity. So there's ingredients in here like astragalus root and ashwagandha. GTS, get strength. I think that's our #1 product for energy. People are feeling mass amounts of energy when they take this product. In fact, a lot of people are taking this as a pre-workout. NRM, excellent for blood sugar regulation. The PWR we have for men and for women. The men's is for testosterone support and prostate. The women's is for hormone balancing and adrenals, supporting those adrenal glands. We have RLX, that's for mental calmness and relaxation. SLD, this is what they're calling the after workout because it's excellent for joints and soft tissue damage. And then STP, which is a quick help at your fingertips, kind of like a replacement for Advil and Tylenol. One of those products you take when you just need a little bit of relief on the spot. Now, these are our daily collection. They wholesale for just $25. They retail for $50. Each box does have 2 of these blister packs in it. They're natural, they're gluten-free, they're non-GMO, they're organic, FDA registered, they're kosher. Everything good you could want in your body is in here. And we're gonna go over a few of the separate ingredients in just a little bit. Then we have our Premier collection, ALT for easy breathing. HPR is a gentle detox, super good product for your liver. HRT is for your heart. ICE for carefree digestion, acid reflux, indigestion. MLS is called multispectrum because it's really great for your gut health. And we know that a lot of disease and a lot of issues start in your gut. So if you can control the inflammation in your body and your gut, you can pretty much control disease in your body. These ones wholesale for $60, retail for $75. Now, people ask me all the time, do you take all of these products? No, I don't take all 15 products. I take maybe 5 or 6 every single day regularly. And then there's an additional few like these 2 that I don't take every day. I only take them when I feel I need them. Although beauty, I've been taking more and more because I'm actually starting to see some differences in my skin. The clarity, the texture, the rings around my eyes are starting to dissipate from beauty. And BRN, the brain, is a nootropic. It's a wonderful product for active concentration and focus. Now people ask, clearly because they look delicious, are they delicious? And the answer is yes. They do taste just like Jolly Ranchers. They're so good. I'm totally addicted to sucking on them. They do have sugar, but less than 1 gram of sugar, and it all comes from molasses and beetroot. So even that is 100% natural.
All right, so I'm going to talk about relax a little bit. If you're somebody that has a hard time sleeping, you just can't shut off your brain, or if you're like me, I have tinnitus really bad where it's loud ringing 24/7. I know a lot of people that fired weapons, military, around tools all the time have that ringing in their ears, or you just have to watch TV. And of course, when you watch TV, you get involved in the show you're watching and you can't sleep. And next thing you know, it's 3 a.m, you're not going to sleep. This has helped me tremendously. It only takes one, and it's within 5 minutes. I think the first I didn't realize it was happening. I thought it took about 15 minutes, but now it's within 5 minutes of sucking on one of these candies that it is lights out for me. As seen on a webinar like this before, where I fell asleep on the webinar after accidentally taking the wrong one as Tina was putting them out on the desk in front of us. So relax is something perfect if you have those kind of issues.
So brain, I love this one because it acts really fast. Now, not all of our products are instant gratification. There are some products like the one for that cleanses your liver, or HRT. You're not always going to feel your heart beating better than it was 5 minutes ago. But most of these, I can honestly say within 10 or 15 minutes, people tell us they actually feel different. This is one of those products. I've been in several occasions at networking groups, met with girlfriends, and I popped one, and they called me or 15 minutes later said, I can't believe how fast this worked. I actually feel more mental performance, more alert, better cognitive function. I feel like I can, go through my whole to-do list in an hour instead of taking all day with it. This is one of those products that most people feel pretty immediate.
Slide. This is a product that's something I take every morning, first in the morning. And a lot of people I've had given this out to, their same response is, wow, I can't believe, like, a lot of my chronic aches and pains and sore muscles have literally are gone. Drummers don't have the shoulders. I mean, people tell me their lower back pain, their knees, their feet. That's the kind of feedback we're getting off on just one little drop right here that makes a huge difference. I always make sure and take it right when I get up, and it works for me throughout the day.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk about this one.
This one recently
Yes.
is our most favorite drop. It is just amazing how quickly this works. I would say within 5 minutes of taking this drop, if you're congested, you have a hard time breathing, you just feel like your allergies are coming on. This time of year, we haven't been here really. This is the first time for us in Arizona this time of year, and there's something in the air that's making us all a little bit congested. And man, taking this is the best thing ever. Like, it works that instant. And not only just us, we hand these out to people. We're like, oh, you having a little bit of problem? Because I like the part where I'm watching somebody's eyes light up. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this works so fast. What is it?
So when I first saw this one, I just thought breathing, right? It says easy breathing. I didn't take it because I don't have an issue there. But then when I started researching it and I was seeing how people were having such fast response, things like immune system response, microvascular system. Now, vascular, is your heart. And I actually do have genetic heart issues that run in my family. So I started taking this one every day. And when they say vitality and a feeling of overall well-being, I absolutely feel that from this drop here. And this is another one, immune system response. In fact, this just won a poll for having the best product for 2020 for immunity. And right now, my gosh, 2020 of all years, isn't that the year that we keep hearing over and over and over why, right? Why our immune systems need to be strong, but also hair vitality, nail strength, vision, just a feeling of overall well-being and metabolic balance. Now, I was looking up some of these ingredients this week, and I read something that I was so shocked by, and now I know why people feel this one instantly. So I'm actually going to read it word for word so I don't get it wrong. But it has an ingredient in there, astragalus root. Now, that's also in ALT, but listen to this. The antioxidant potential of astragalus root has been demonstrated through influencing cells to increase the release of protective biochemicals such as nuclear factor, a protein complex that controls the transcription of DNA from a mother cell to a newly forming cell, and controls cytokine, which helps your cells communicate the production and helps ensure the cell's survival. And so now I don't wonder why people are so addicted to this one, because it really works on that genetic cellular level to make people feel better, just better. And it's funny that I just say that. It sounds so simple. I just feel better. But don't we all just want to feel a little bit better?
All right, so APLGo is available across the planet now, but it's a US-based company. It started up here in the US just late July. We are so excited to lead the charge for the United States and Canada. And next we got Australia, South America, Mexico on the docket to open those countries up, and things are moving very quickly.
So as you can see here, we are FDA registered. Now, we're not a drug, so we don't have to be FDA approved, but the quality of our products are so premium. They're so high quality that they submitted all the ingredients from all of our products to the FDA to get them registered, along with 30 other certificates. And here's something that I think we all know, right? I think we all know that the FDA, I don't know, the people who control the food in the US are the most lax of all the people in the whole world, because things that get by our FDA and are approved here for our consumption, in other countries, they look at and they go, they put that in their mouth, like seriously. And to have 30 different certificates of quality ingredient approval from all these other countries is just massive. So as a customer, you can come on board and choose any of the products we just talked to you about. You can get 10% off of all of those retail prices as a retail customer and a preferred customer. But we also have something called a prime customer, very, very popular choice, because you can get 20 to 50% off of those retail prices. For a $25 membership fee, kind of like Costco, right? You pay the membership fee once, and as long as you place an order for any of our products at least once every 6 months, your membership stays active and you always get that discount. So really, we only have two options here. I know a lot of you came on here to hear about how to be a customer, and that's the best way to do it. Or, you know, some of you came on here and said, man, this company is like 4 months old in the United States. We're living in a time when we've all realized that having one stream of income is not good enough. Having all of our income come from one source is not good enough. And sometimes things happen to our one job, our one source of income, that are unexpected, right? This is the year of unexpected things happening to the world and to a lot of people's jobs. And I think a lot of people out of work immediately has them looking for alternatives. So our second option here would be to become an associate with us. For a $25 membership, you can get all of those products that we just showed you at a wholesale cost by choosing one of our 6 promoter kits.
All right, so this is, of course, network marketing, direct sales. It's got many different names for it. I am proud to say that, you know, this is my profession. It has been for going on 10 years now, full time. And, you know, why do people look at network marketing? Well, you know, people have just a couple options. They could work the job they have now and just pray and hope that they get a raise or things get better, or they don't get laid off, or their boss is super nice to them every single day and cheers them on every day they walk into work. Or you could choose to do network marketing, which is building a fortune on the side of your, job that pays the bills, gets you by month to month, but you're building something that can build a fortune. And, I think people are smart enough. They've probably heard this a number of times. And that's great because what building a fortune does for somebody is it allows you to do all those things that you've always wanted to do, but never could afford to do. And what do people want most? They want to spend time with their family, their kids, go on vacations, entertain their friends, be with friends on vacation with their family. There's so many things that people think of doing. And this is a way or a vehicle that people can get there. And I'm just going to highlight, a little bit about how big this industry is. And you can see right there in the middle, it's $167 billion a year industry. It's no joke. It's bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than baseball. It's bigger than just about all kinds of professional sports. And people are joining every minute of every day. In fact, there's people joining the team right now. That's how big this is. And this is how fast this is moving. So would you rather, be in a place where you get started right where things are starting to grow, where you're going to get the most amount of people and make the most amount of money, kind of like buying a stock in Apple when it was $2 a share? Would you rather buy it at $2 a share or $2,000 a share? As it is probably close to today, what's going to give you the most gains at 2 or 2,000, right? We all know the answer to that. But I will say that, I'm just going to do it before, during, and after. Before I discovered network marketing, I was one of those people that thought that my work ethic would get me to where I wanted to go, that if I just worked more, took on one more job and, worked one more hour of each day, which turned into 10 to 14 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, where I had zero life. In fact, that I hated my life. I hated my profession. I didn't want to do it, to where I discovered this industry, which allowed me to step back and think, wow, man, not only am I making money, but I'm saving money. I'm not spending $800 a month on gas. I don't have all these insurance costs, right? Workers' comp insurance, employee insurance, all these insurances you have to have. Man, I made more money not having to spend that when I initially started. And now my life is something like, I feel like I'm on reality TV, where it just shows like people having fun all the time. Everything's a party. Really, that's kind of what our life feels like right now. And I wish that for other people, because now looking back, when you step outside of where you are right now and look back and you're like, man, how did I put up with that for so long? So I'm just highlighting what a wonderful thing that network marketing, this industry, can be. And, it's up to you to take a look at the options here that we have for you and see if this fits in for you.
This is so cliche, the right timing, the right company, the right place. Well, clearly the right people. I mean, look at all the people on this webinar with you right now. Smart, intelligent, well-rounded, amazing people who've all looked to this company to get them through to exactly where they want to be. The retire early, make more income, have a side. I think we all know so many people are having financial hardships in this year especially. And if a few months here can get people out of that, why would you not want to introduce it to them? I love hearing the stories every day of how many people are being affected, by our APLGo founders, Sergey and Olga, who founded this company 9 years ago. They've run it steadily. It has been increasing in production and increasing in income year after year after year. And they just launched in the US. And all we have to do is slide right in and take advantage of what they've already created for us. We've been in business for home website multiple times since we launched just 4 months ago. In fact, I think the most highly talked about article we were in talked about our income plan, which pays out 63 cents on the dollar. We certainly have the right compensation when our competitors and other companies are paying out 33 cents, 35 cents on the dollar, and we're making almost twice as much. with a category creating unique and brand new product to the market. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat what we have. And all it takes is a decision from you on which kit you want to start with. What is easier for you, starting on a $100 promoter kit or a Diamond Club $3,000 kit? Is there a difference between them? Yes. It's the amount of product that you get first off, but also there's a monetary difference for you when you come in at a higher rate. It means what's going to happen is you're going to share more product. You might have a spa, a nail salon. You might be a hairdresser. You might be a chiropractor. You might have a display somewhere in your house at your local, drugstore, wherever. And if you need more product, the company is going to reward you by giving you the opportunity to make more income faster.
All right, so there's 15 different ways that you can achieve rewards here with APLGo. I'm only going to talk about just a few of them. And trust me, the few I'm going to talk about are worth it alone, because there's so much that you can earn with all those bonuses. But they include travel. There's, first start bonus. There's lifestyle bonuses, group bonuses between you and your team. So there's so many different ways, but I'm going to show you what you get started with and the bonuses that you immediately get once you get started.
So we're not going to talk about all the bonuses, but we just want you to know what is out there waiting for you in this company. The first one is a customer bonus. We value our customers, and so we make sure that you guys make the most amount of income by bringing customers to the table.
All right, so your start bonus, and this is when you sell any one of these kits that you see here, you're going to make that commission right to the right. So a $100 promoter kit's going to make you a $10 commission. A $3,000 builder kit's going to make you a $600 commission. It doesn't matter where you start in any of the kits, you're going to make those dollar amounts to the right when you sell those initial kits. All right, this is what they call the ninery. I'm going to make it simple. There's a left and a right team. Basically, you have two teams. You're going to put new people on this team, and then you're going to put people on this team. You're going to just keep doing that. It's very simple. There is an option to have up to 8 teams. I won't go into the details, but I will say for the veterans there, those teams could earn up to $10,000 per week. Up to $40,000 per team per month, which is huge, right? Just on this one bonus. But look at the what you get, and depending on where you start with, all right, which is your status, your go status. That's the percent you're going to make on your lesser leg. As you can see, the diamond and VIP, you're making 30%, and that's what you make on your lesser leg, which is, let's say, $10,000 in 1 week. Pay period is your lesser leg. You would be making up to $3,000 just on this one way, the group bonus ninery pay way.
So I love this way. It's the matching group bonus, and I love it because what this does is rewards you for locking arms with people and helping them succeed. In network marketing, nobody succeeds alone. You cannot make it to the top of the company by yourself. We are a team, we're in it together, but the more income you help your team create, the more income you're going to be rewarded with in this payway.
All right, the unilevel bonus is what happens we call it the back end, but it actually recently became a daily way you get paid. This is when people renew and buy products every single month. You're going to get paid on all of that. Now, all the way up till diamond, you're going to start at 5% of your first level, all the way down to 10%. This is literally flipped from any other company out there in the industry. You usually get paid the most amount when you have the least amount, and the least amount when you have the most amount of people. And of course, if you come in as a diamond, you're going to make 10% on all 6 of those levels. Well, what happens after level 6? This is the next bonus called the infinity bonus. Now, this is where your rank is involved, and these are some of the upper ranks in the company, not the very top ones, but the national directors, you're going to make 1%, all the way up to a premier director to 2.5% from level 7 to infinity. That is a ton of money, considering you can have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people from level 7 to infinity. You get paid on all of that.
And these are just additional bonuses that reward you for taking certain actions, like staying on Autoship. There's a loyalty bonus. For qualifying as a 2-star associate, meaning you've enrolled 2 people and they have stayed on board with you for an entire month, you get another group check bonus. And then there's an entertainment bonus for moving up to some of the higher ranks in the company. They know you're entertaining your team, you're traveling for the team, you're going around doing parties and such, and there's just a little extra bonus for that. Now, these numbers, I know they look crazy, except I thought they looked crazy a couple months ago until I looked back in some of the paychecks and said, these are low. These numbers are actually low considering what some people are already making in their first 3 months, right? Tomorrow is actually our 4-month anniversary and people are already making more than this. And this is a couple of different ways to do it. You know, the top way is you bringing on 4 leaders at the $600 leader status and you yourself coming in, being on a $100 auto ship and everybody kind of following suit. The one below is just you concentrating on everybody bringing in those 2 people, one on the right, one on the left. So you start with 5 people, make sure that they stay on that 100 volume auto ship. And these kind of numbers could happen. And I know they seem crazy, but they're not. They're actually completely doable here in this company.
All right, so the luxury bonus, this is like the cherry on top. You know, the owner, Sergey and Olga, likes to reward people who really go out of the way and make things happen for their team, which happens for the company as well. And they, you know, hand out all kinds of diamond watches, diamond bracelets. They have a like Super Bowl ring with 150 diamonds on it. There's a lot of things that have diamonds that they hand out, which are just amazing. We've seen some of these things. Looking forward to maybe getting some of these things. But again, it's the cherry on top rewards just for going out there and doing well and creating an income and a lifestyle for yourself and helping others do the same.
And APLGo is known for their outrageous, super fun, themed events that happen all over the world. Like the Moulin Rouge Party, the Networking Mafia, the Cruise Pirates, celebrations. In fact, we just attended our first APLGo Planet celebration. It was online because 2020 and what's going on, but even online, it was so fun. They had amazing speakers, rewards, awards handed out. It was just a great event. And on that convention 4-day event, they announced a lot of upcoming things. I hope you were listening. But one of them is that they are going to redo this summer. They're going to do a Survivor style team training challenge event in Miami. So we are going to have to put together a team where we get to eat bugs, yay, and run on the beach and do water challenges and your ropes courses and compete against the other teams. And because we need to win everything, we need a kick-ass team. So we're gonna have to come to some of you guys. It'll probably be corporate directors and higher on the team. We have little time to figure that out because we've got until this summer. But did you happen to notice that they talked about their big event in Vienna? National directors and higher are all going to Vienna in January. There's a cruise planned in April that some people right on this webinar with you already qualified for in their first 60 days in the business. And then next November will be the second cruise for 2021. And that is just started. The contest, the qualifiers just started November 1st. They go all the way through March 31st. You have 5 months to obtain some points, and you get points by taking massive actions and activities. And the more points you have, you can earn a cruise for 1, a cruise for 2, or even earn a cabin for a family of 4. So
I know, disclaimer, this is not a travel company, but look how much fun that people can have and achieve right here and do all these massively awesome cruises, vacations, Vienna. There's so many different things people can. And
I'm working on getting this graphic in English. I don't have it yet, but I'm working on it. I would love to know what it says. We'll figure it out. But you know what? We have got the puzzle solved here at APLGo between the management and the way this company is run so fantastically, to the system of easily sharing this product through sampling, through texting, the opportunity here to make just unlimited amounts of income, the events, the travel, the fun, the products. In fact, I know you ladies are looking at the beauty product right there in the green, so I will spill a little bit at the end of this presentation about that. But we have got everything solved just perfectly, the right timing to jump into this company, get started, and start building your rewards today, because there has never been a company like this in the industry, and there probably never will be again. And the time to do it is right now. And here's how you get started: by picking one of these boxes. We have multiple boxes because we know people have multiple tastes or multiple ideals of what they're looking for, what they need. So, oops, let me go back to that. So there's multiple boxes. The most popular one is the $600 pack right in the middle. Why? Because it has one of everything. You're not going to know which 5 or 6 drops you fall in love with if you don't try them all. So we recommend you get the box, start trying the products, find the ones that you love, the ones that you might not fall in love with. Those are the ones that you're going to sample out to other people. So no product will go untasted. And I promise you this, once you taste them, you will be addicted like we are. We are the fastest growing team in the entire company. We got an amazing reward and award at the convention last week for having the team that has the best retention, meaning people are coming on board, ordering product and sticking with it because they love it so much. I myself could never imagine going back to taking pills and gross green juices and drinks and shakes and all these gross things I used to do. When getting the healthy, proper nutrition and nutrient factors in my body every day is so simple. So like we said, we're going to spill a little bit about the beauty products. We do have the first beauty product already available. It is our DNA drop for immune response, cellular renewal, your skin's texture, brightness, elasticity, and free radical defense. This product is fantastic. I know a lot of the ladies are taking this every day. It's having a big effect on their hair, their nails, and their skin. But we're also launching an APLGo beauty line within the next 30 days. Now, I don't know exactly what's in all these products, but I know what's not in them. There's no parabens, there's no plastics, no jelly, no petroleum, no formaldehyde, no oil or fuel oil, no synthetic fragrances, and no animal testing. And that in itself makes me very happy. Not to mention, look at how beautiful these bottles are. They're so good looking, and they've won awards in Europe, in Germany. It's a German-made product. I have sent the ingredient list to my esthetician friends who have all given me a huge thumbs up. They say they can't wait for it. And we're super excited to receive that as well. So if you saw something on this webinar today that is fascinating to you as it was to us, please get back to the person that shared this with you and let them know that you are ready to get started.